Global music icon Shakira is once more in the news, but for all the wrong reasons. If Shakira is found guilty in a trial for alleged tax fraud, Spanish prosecutors want to sentence her to 8 years and 2 months in jail. The Colombian singer, whose full name is Shakira Isabel Mebarak Ripoll, is accused of failing to pay 14.5 million euros, 12.2 million, in taxes to the Spanish government between 2012 and 2014. We will discuss many parts of her life in this video, including the tax fraud case involving her ex-boyfriend, Gerald Pique, the reason they broke up after dating for 11 years, and the most recent tax fraud. Stay tuned until the very end to hear what this Grammy Award-winning vocalist had to say about it. Before continuing, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and share this video as well. Shakira is a hugely popular Colombian pop singer who is best remembered for the dazzling belly dance routine she performed in the music video for the song Hips Don't Lie. Over 70 million albums have been sold globally by her. Shakira began writing poetry at the age of 4 and has had a passion for music ever since she was a young girl. She used to spontaneously dance when restaurants played hip-hop music when she was little. At school, she used to perform singing and dancing frequently for her peers and teachers, earning her the moniker the Belly Dancer Girl. She started acting as a teenager throughout her community, which attracted the notice of Monica Ariza, a theatrical producer in the area, who later connected her to Ciro Vargas, a Sony Colombia executive. When she was just 14 years old, Magia, her debut album, was released. Despite the album's poor sales, it got her the exposure she desperately needed. Her third album, Pistas Galos, which reached #1 in 8 separate nations, served as her big break. She received multiple nominations and prizes for the record, and she quickly rose to fame. She tried her hand at English-language albums after finding success in Latin music. Laundry Service, her maiden attempt at an English-language album, achieved multi-platinum status and is regarded as her career's pinnacle achievement. Let's go on to her most recent union, which was with football player Gerald Pique from Spain. They first came into contact in 2010 while filming the Shakira song Waka Waka, which is stated above. They began their relationship public in May of 2011. Shakira became pregnant for the first time in September of 2012 and for the second time in January of 2015. According to Shakira, in June 2014, they had no immediate plans to be married. "We already possess the necessary items," she said. "In addition to being married, we also have a child. In my opinion, marriage won't change those characteristics of our connection, because they're already established." She even made a song called Mi Enamoré specifically for Gerald. However, after being married for 11 years, they decided to call it quits in June of 2022. According to rumors, their divorce was brought on by financial issues. Gerald Pique allegedly once approached Shakira for a sizable sum of money that he intended to invest in a different kind of business, according to Roberto Garcia, who also happens to be the ex-boyfriend of one of Shakira's sisters. The couple kept their funds separate and made equal financial contributions to the family. Gerald Pique's appeal was rejected by Shakira, who served as her last port of call for financial concerns. Shakira also refused. Supposedly, this caused the relationship to fail. Also rumored is the denial by Shakira that she ever had any intention of wedding Gerald Pique. When Roberto Garcia is said is exactly as follows: "There has apparently been an economic issue between the two, a person who's extremely close to them told me. According to reports, Shakira's family reportedly declined to provide Pique the money he requested from them for an investment. They maintain a 50% family economy and do not mingle their money." And to add to that, Roberto added, "Shakira concentrated on Pique because she liked him to be the father of her children. She was confident she would never wed him." Gerald Pique was the topic of our conversation since the tax fraud that Shakira is currently dealing with, which is comparable to what Gerald Pique dealt with in 2019. Gerald Pique failed to pay his taxes that were due in 2008, 2009, and 2010, totaling about $2.4 million US, according to a statement from the Spanish Supreme Court. This led to the imposition of a fine. With the exception of the appeal, the National Court of Spain, the country's highest criminal court, upheld this judgment. Furthermore, it was agreed that Pique's Social Security payments to the British government, while he was a player for Manchester United, should be treated as tax-deductible costs at the time they were made. We'll now discuss Shakira's situation. Shakira's financial investigation by Spanish authorities began on January 1st, 2018. Spanish authorities claim that the musician might receive a prison sentence of up to 8 years. The development happened after rejecting a plea agreement for tax evasion charges. The 45-year-old singer is being sued by Barcelona prosecutors for allegedly defrauding the Spanish tax authorities of 14.5 million euros in income between 2012 and 2014. The prosecution is seeking a fine of roughly 24 million euros from the accused. Liking the video so far? Then do not forget to like the video and share it with everyone. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as well so that you can watch more of these videos. The singer, whose songs like Hips Don't Lie have sold over 80 million records worldwide, claims she was not a resident of Spain at the time. According to the prosecutors, they will also ask for a fine of 24 million euros, 20.2 million. Shakira decided to go to trial this week after rejecting a plea bargain offered by the prosecutor's office to end the case. According to a statement released through her attorneys, Shakira stated that she had rejected a plea agreement on Wednesday and was 100% certain of her innocence and that she would take the matter to trial. Even so, the singer is certain that she'll be exonerated. The singer of Whenever Whenever also denounced the prosecutor's office for using abusive measures and violating the woman's rights completely. It has not yet been decided when the case will go to trial, and neither has the formal referral to court been made public. Shakira had her official tax residence of the Bahamas up to 2015, according to the prosecution. Her relationship with FC Barcelona player Gerald Pique began in 2011, though at that point she relocated to Spain. The couple, who are parents to 2 kids, actually announced their breakup in June. The singer Shakira has also stated that the prosecutors insist on collecting money generated during my foreign tours and the show The Voice. In spite of not being a resident in Spain at the time, she served on the judges panel for the show in the US from 2013 to 2014. Shakira's attorneys claim that the singer moved permanently to Spain only in 2015, made the majority of her money from overseas tours up to that point, and has complied with all tax duties. And she says she's paid 17.2 million euros. She claims that she's compensated the Spanish tax authorities in the amount of 17.2 million euros and that she has not owed the treasury for many years. In May, the singer's request to have the accusations dropped by a Barcelona court was denied. Let's now examine what legal arguments have to say about this case before the video ends. Douglas S. Strenke is a partner at Sullivan & Worcester, a Boston-based company that specializes in international tax law. According to them, the misunderstanding around the definition of resident as used in Spanish law's context of taxation is the reason why this entire case even exists. A person must spend a certain number of days in Spain in order to be deemed a tax resident there. Kevin E. Thorne, a second specialist in international law and a partner of the Thorne Law Group in Washington, also contributed to the discussion. Thorne hypothesizes that the complex interactions between many countries' tax laws and international agreements may be beyond the Spanish government's understanding. According to Thorne, they are making snap decisions without all the information and without being aware of all the regulations that can apply in this situation. Without all the information being available, they are attempting to coerce her into attending the meeting. Shakira did visit Spain, that much is true, but the main question is whether she stayed long enough to qualify as a Spanish tax resident. How do you feel? Please leave your opinions in the comments section below. Also, let us know what you anticipate happening after the trial is made public. If you enjoyed watching today's video, then go give it a thumbs up and share with all your friends and family. Also, do subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Until the next video, take care.